Sony and Honda are planning to put a PS5 into their upcoming electric vehicle to challenge Tesla. In today's video, we are going to talk about Sony Group Corporation and Honda Motor Company collaboration. Stay tuned to know more. Speaking of the Financial Times, Izumi Kawanishi, the joint venture's president, said that it is technologically possible for Sony to combine the PlayStation 5 platform into the car it plans to build with Honda. Tesla began delivering its latest Model S and X cars with larger horizontal screens last year and developed an AMD RDNA2 graphics chip that Tesla CEO Elon Musk said is almost at the level of a PlayStation 5 during a demo. Over a year later, Musk's promises for big games like Cyberpunk 2077 and a demo for Steam in August have yet to be fulfilled, with the most prominent game to release being the original 2D Sonic the Hedgehog. But Sony is not just looking to insert games into a car like Tesla. The plan is to develop a car as hardware that will catch up to the entertainment and network they would like to offer. Well, the electric vehicle is intended to be a content consumption device on wheels. Another piece of the mystery for Sony and Honda Mobility to solve is the original mobility part, and the plan is to make the vehicle autonomous. Kawanishi said, "To enjoy the space in your car, you have to make it a space where you don't need to drive." He also admitted that it will take an immense amount of time to make that happen. This is an important part of the reason why Sony and Honda joined forces in 2022. Sony not only brings the entertainment and software, but also the sensors and tech required for autonomous driving, while Honda is quite good at building cars. Together, they wish to catch up to the systems of other automakers like Tesla's vision-based full self-driving that has beta versions running on more than 160,000 cars today. But Tesla is having its own troubles in getting its autonomous systems to work, and driving autonomous plans of many car firms are also stumbling. The completions of a playable God of War Ragnarok game on a car dash is still many years away, as Sony and Honda aims to make the first North American deliveries of the UNK7 vehicle in early 2026. However, we haven't seen what that car will look like, but Sony has been giving some hints since 2020 when it revealed its Vision S01 concept and the SUV02 versions at CES 2022. The Vision S was manufactured in conjunction with auto manufacturer Magna and had dual 200 kWh motors that can push the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds. Around the vehicle, Sony had more than 10 image sensors plus lidars, radars, and ultrasonics, and at least 9 displays distributed inside the vehicle. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now let's continue. Sony and Honda are claiming that their autonomous entertainment-first EV will be a differentiator in the automotive space. It follows trends of other automakers trying to get owners to spend more time inside cars, like Hyundai Ioniq 6 with its cocoon-like personal space, Tesla with Netflix since 2019, and now TikTok and Lincoln Start concept that can release mood fragrances. Whether people actually want to spend more time in cars is still not clear, but if Sony brings the PS5, it will probably get more playtime than the B game options BMW is going with. Honda had built its first electric car all the way back in 1998, long before Tesla even existed, but the only BEV made by Honda today are the Clarity Electric and the e-Subcompact. Meanwhile, Tesla now owns the biggest share of the global BEV market. Honda has some catching up to do, so it makes sense for them to team up with Sony in an effort to create more electric cars. There was a time where Sony dominated the international consumer electronics market. They have also lost much of their market share to their rivals such as Samsung and LG. Despite that, Sony has still a lot of technology usable in electric vehicles. Also, like Apple, Sony has started developing an electric car, but they need help in manufacturing the car, and that is why a joint venture with Honda makes more sense. Back in 2020, Honda and General Motors signed an agreement to produce EV in North America. The two firms agreed to develop 2 all-new Honda EV vehicles by using GM's EV platform and batteries. Council of these 2 new Honda EVs would then take place at a GM factory in North America. The EV business is still early in its development stage, so it makes sense for a firm to join forces and blend their individual strengths to design and manufacture EVs in the most cost-effective way. Sony has the type of technology required to build a modern EV, but Sony does not have any experience in building cars. Honda does have experience in manufacturing cars, along with standing factories with production capacity. So, collaborations between these two corporations can be useful. There will probably be more collaborations like this between automakers and tech companies as the EV market continues to grow. For instance, Apple is now in talks with some automakers for allowing them to manufacture the upcoming Apple Car in one of their factories. Sony is now going to develop the mobility service platform, and Honda will manufacture the first model. Plan for sales will start in 2025, and Sony and Honda have left open the possibilities of adding other partners to this project. With that being said, it's time to end our today's video. Press the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stuff. Peace out.